Kumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra Mo, Imran, Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batul, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Compnil, Riya Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amir. Well, congratulations, Muhammad, Sahi Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj, Harsh, congratulations, Manish, Amar, Adirul, Felisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Matt, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Patties, Vikshit, Vyas, Saurav, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tarek, Venkat, तो हरी पश्चिम से मंसूर, रेहाना, विजय, विशाल, अर्जुन, असद, इलियास, खान, कांग्रेचुलेशन, एंथनी, अरविंद, हसान, वसीम, मंगेश, राज, अकबर, परना, संकल्प, विषय, ईश्वरी, अफजाल, विवेक, हसीब, हामिद, लीश, पल्लवी, अनम, फैसल, बुरहान, हुसैन, मतीन, पांडे, सैयद, खलील, मुनीफ, हसान, गुप्ता, आशा, अजय, इकेन, पूजा, तलहा, विजय, अमजद, जॉफी, हसन, सुजित, अमित, बीबी, राजू, पवन, उमर, मान, रिंकेश, अहमद, गुप्ता, शीश, मैरी, शॉन, जमाल, तुलसीदास, अनान, मोहसिन, नदीम, अली, हिसाम, कवैस, अजीम, मंसूर, शकील, केरिया, हसन, रियाज हुसैन, प्रदीप, मीना, आसमा, दुर्गा, शरीफ, अली अल बलूच, कांग्रेचुलेशन माय फ्रेंड, सलमान, सुबता, हसन, मोहसिन, मनीक, क्रिस्टोफर, जंगीर, हमास, मोहम्मद शफीक, नवीन, दरिक्सा, फियाज, प्रशांत, इलियास, धमवीर, नीजू, अब्राहम, श्रीनिवास, सुंदेला, नबील अहमद, नवीद, बिलाल, बिदरा अली, शाजी, उबैद, बाबर, कौडी, रिजवान, इमरान, विवेक, राजीव, राव, इश्ताक, फैजान, रहील, निसार, उमर, आज, संदीप, शराज, तीनों, नुसमा, कीर्तन, कोमल, शिवानी, सलमान, सदा, आनंद, दिलवम, अजय, साबिर, उजैर, सुरिंदर, प्रदीप, अमीर, मोहित, वकास, निधि, उमर, उस्मान, संदीप, अमित, अबू ताहिर, नवीन, अर्शद, मोहम्मद, विवेक, या सुशांत, फुरकान, गजेंद्रा, नागराज, नसीमा, सागर, मोहम्मद, जायना, हुसैन, रश्मि, नेहा, फैसल, अली, अली अल अजमी, हमाद, नुमान, आलम, विजय, सरनाया, सवाना, मोहम्मद, जक्का, जाकिर, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सादिमा, सहर, अजेब, समीर, इफ्ती, तलाल, हमाद, उमर, उस्मान, मलिक, अजेब, वकास, प्रिया, रफी, सायरा, सरस्वती, सौरभ, सशवानी, फैवज, श्रीकांत, प्राण, जानदार डुओ, फ्रांसिस, अब्दुल, मोहम्मद, उमर, अभिषेक, अभिलाष, अबरार, फरहान, लता, निधि, इब्राहिम, विनोद, फैसल, अमीर, इनाम, अब्दुल अजीज, इकेन, अकमल, अजान, बासिल, गारिमा, कैवन, पद्मा, साजिद, साजिद, वलीद, चेताली, अनामिका, जरना, सुदीप, नवीन, मोजदेव, नवीद, कांग्रेचुलेशन, आतिफ, चक्रा, हसन, नदीम, आबिद पटेल, आदिति, सुभाषेश, कुरेश, उमर, रफीउल, गुलाम, शाम बाबू, दीपक, कैरोलिन, लिनविन, शीतल, एल्विन, उनिंद्रा, प्रशांत, अब्रार, अली खान, राम, विद्या, तलहा, बसाद, राशिद, माधवन, गुरजीत, ऋषु, दत्ता, सबान, अजीम, मंगेश, मुदस्सिर, प्रदीप, सिद्रा अली, मैन, कांग्रेचुलेशन, सुहेल, अमूल, तहसीन, नबील, आतिफ, जिया, नित्या, शाह, मोहम्मद, शकील उमर, अहमद, मिस्टर अवध, Shruti, Salman, Khalid, Sayyid, Satyasnaik, Wasi, Sayyid, Suhail, Sham, Sinha, Jid Iqbal, Vivek, and here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil. 1000 PMP in 3 years. But that is just the start of the story. Guys, just now we have reached 492 PMP in this year. Let me show you something that actually made my day. That actually made my day and worked into that way. And one of the most important thing that I want to share is that every single one of you can achieve the same thing if we can take one step at a time. If we can start working and get it done in the minimum possible time. You see here, Manohar is my one-to-one mentor student. He had an exam. He gave exam yesterday. I asked him, how was your exam? He told about this thing, and just now, just 20 minutes before the session, he said that finally I did it. Mr. Amir, I have no words to say. Thank you very much for training, coaching, mentoring to pass the PMP. Congratulations, Manohar. So many other people who have this the same thing for congratulations. But the most important thing that I want to share with you guys is I want to see your congratulations. I want to see your certification. Let's do it. Put in the chat box when you are going to do that. And students who are my students, batch 10, batch 9, batch 8, 1 to 1, please message in the group, in whatever the WhatsApp group you are, that class has started. Please join. It's a very important thing. Me trying to join, Mahfouz, you have already joined. Okay, Ghulam Nabi, how are you? Arslan, how are you? Good to have you back. Hello, Al Maknas Fuj. Hello, Saleh, Jitinder, Faisal Munir, Genu, Alex, Sana, Haroon, Al Maknas, Uswa, Samir, Munas, Nasir, Sangita, Salah, Abdullah, hi, Sadia, Sadia, okay, Sadia, Nasir, hey, Arslan. Guys, I need your date. Put your date. What do you think when you will be PMP? Give me your date. We will keep asking you, keep updating it, but give your tentative date. Hi Jafar. Oh, it's Jafar Molly. Hi Kamal, Amaya, Hasib here, children poems. Okay. Ali Habib, good to have you again. Nathan, okay. Arslan, Hasib, 15th November. Okay, Arslan, let's walk into that. 15th November, 25th, Lucky Jat, Ghulam Nabi, 30th October, John Rao. Don't give me month, give me date. Okay, give me date. A very important thing. Give me date. When when do you plan to do your PMP? When do you plan to do your PMP date? I'll be certified by early December 30th. Sheikh Prakatullah. Okay. Okay, guys, for those who have not liked this video on YouTube or LinkedIn, wherever you are watching, whatever is your preferred medium, please do like this video so that it can start coming into the algorithm. I'm a big believer of each one teach one. That's why I do these videos live. So let's do this thing. Please do like this, okay? And we can keep walking into that. Okay. One of the most important thing that I do the coaching call is to answer any of the questions that you may have regarding PMP. So whatever the question you have regarding the PMP, please ask your questions now. Please ask your questions, and then we will solve the 15 question answers that we have. Okay. Today 10 question answers we'll see depending upon that. Normally I do 10 question answer in this coaching call, but we'll see as we move forward. G. So what are your question answers? Put in the chat box. Whatever the question you may have, put it in the chat box. Today's LinkedIn question, Sangeeta will solve that question. Like my sequence is this: first, I solve the question answers from the slides that we have, and at the end of the coaching call, we'll solve the LinkedIn question. Okay. Okay. G, sir, please explain activity attributes. So, Aslan, attributes are basically the detail of the activities. For example, I need to complete activity A. For example, in my calendar today, it was written activity coaching call. Okay, that's just written on the calendar. Now, what does coaching call mean? Coaching call mean at 8 p.m. UAE time, I need to have a question answer. Okay, it means I need to have 10 question answer prepared. It mean I need to make a link on YouTube on StreamYard. It mean I have to do that. So it has all the details about that thing. That is your coaching call. That is your activity attributes. Activity attributes has all the details. Okay, all the details in it. That is activity attributes. G. Anyone else with any question? As per your experience and the feedback of the students, yeah, I will be giving feedback along the way. Where do you stand, and we will be mocking it. Resource management plan, resource calendar, resource breakdown structure. Let's go one by one. Resource management plan is a plan that talks about how to acquire the resources, how to manage the resources, how to train the resources, develop them, and finally how to release those resources. So each step of the resources is basically talked about. Okay, this is a very important thing that we need to look into that, that we need to work into that way. Okay, this is resource management plan. Next is resource breakdown structure. There are four type of resources: manpower, machinery, money, material. Manpower, human, machinery, money, material. So we make a structure. Okay, what does come under manpower? What are the machineries we have? What are the materials we have? And why do we need money? Okay, we classify into that. So that breakdown structure, what which thing belongs there? That is resource breakdown structure. Resource calendar. Resource calendar is the third document that you ask, Lucky Jet. Resource calendar basically talks about that that dates and timing sometime also when a particular resource will be available to you. Okay, when the resources will be available for a particular thing. That is resource calendar. Date. The name, as the name says, calendar, so it's walking into that patent way. Okay, so that I hope that makes sense to you. Chaji, next. If we want to certify 30, should we go to registration? It depends, Nasir, in which country are you. Like if you're in India, Pakistan, UAE, you don't have to do that registration. Okay, if you are in Saudi, maybe we need to book into that. But more importantly, you need to look at your status of your PMP. Where do you actually stand, right? Where do you actually stand and work into that way? Okay, Ji, that is important. Acha ji, next. During the very first initiation, when project charter, who will be appointed first? This it is not important for PMP who will be appointed first, but since you asked, the first thing will be there is no business analyst role in PMP. The role is more towards project manager, and anyone can be appointed first. That is not necessary. Which who appoints first? Mudassir. Does procurement, yes, procurement management plan has procurement strategy as a part, plus procurement strategy is also a part of a separate document. Okay. Sir, how many questions can we expect from? Not much, Akhtar, not much. Two, three questions, maybe not much. This is what I am telling you is the trend of the students who have cleared the PMP document, not limited to the no. When we talk about project resource calendar or resource calendar, that is the document of your project. All the documents are the document of the project, all 18 plans and 33 documents of the project, but you can have a shared resource. Yes guys, we are more than 50 people, as Sadia is saying, please like it. Acha, sir, project schedule also shows resource when needed. Schedule shows timing. Days is basically more. And if you have both option, resource calendar will are superior to that. PMP renewal question. Do you need the entire? For sure, Anthony. If you want to renew that, you need to have 60 questions. This is the minimum requirement. It shows you the entire cycle. A cycle cannot be completed without 60 videos. Thank you, Sadia. SAS code 83, oh, what should I revise more? It is more than enough. Don't, if you are getting 70%, that's enough. Don't focus to get 100%, do the next mock. G, most difficult and easy topic per your understanding and you are certified. In my opinion, the most easiest topic is Agile. Once you understand, it becomes very easy. Once you understand. Most difficult topic is stakeholder communication. It looks like easy, but the questions are very challenging. Coach is Scrum Master. Scrum Master is your coach. Okay. Organizational project management framework. And no, portfolios. Organizational project management framework, Tamur have organizational strategy, then portfolio, then program project, then operation. So basically, portfolios are part of the entire organization. Some organizations have multiple portfolios. Okay. Yes, agile is very, once you understand it. Yeah. So while solving the what I am facing is, I think, is to understand problem. You see, Nasir, first thing is you need to have practice. That is the most important thing. This is a skill that comes with the practice, practice, practice. Okay. Once you have enough practice, the things start happening. Secondly, try to identify the keywords. Okay. Try to identify what are the keywords for that thing. Okay. This is a very important thing that we need to understand keywords. Okay, thank you. Yeah. G, anyone else? G. G, what else? Okay. Fast tracking and crashing. So you see, when you have made your schedule, also known as schedule baseline, and you want to reduce the schedule, crashing and fast tracking are used. Crashing is used basically when you want to add the resources. Fast tracking is when you want to make the activities parallel. Okay. So in crashing, your money is more money spent. In fast tracking, more risk is increased. What is synchronization? There is, it's not a concept of that you know need to know in PMP currently. Synchronization as a general is comparison and making sure that things work with that. For example, right now I'm using iPad with my Mac. So in order to synchronization will mean me what is being shown on my iPad is also shown on my screen. That is synchronization. How many study hours are required? Mahfuz, it varies from student to student. Okay, like Vidya cleared in less than 4 6 weeks. Some students clear in 3 months. Some student 2 months. Some students take more time. I would say 100 hours is a normal effort. Practice and the sequence, yes, true. Amaya, OPS, organizational process assets, that is OPS is policies, procedures, tools and templates, and lesson line. Okay, okay. Policies, procedures, tools, and templates are basically and past lesson OPS, whereas EEF is enterprise environmental factors. These are the environment under which the project is operating, like your PMIS, your communication tool of the organization, your work authorization system, your legal structure, your political structure. All those things come under EEF. Gee, who is Lucky Jet? I would recommend when you ask a question, put your question. If you are not clear what these documents are, okay, I would highly recommend if you are not clear with these things, who is Lucky Jet? Put in your chat box that go through my article 18 plans and 33 documents. Okay, because I had the same question from you about some other thing. What was, yeah, resource management plan. All these are things. Okay, so what is confusing you? Please be specific about your question. Okay, as a general risk management plan, again, all plans, how to acquire, develop the resources. Risk register has list of all risk, and risk report is a summary report that we have. Does question resembles with the Kamal, complete these questions. What you will see in the PMP exam, then you can answer me. The exam questions, you don't get it. PMI does not share it. So the goal is to work on it and get better at it. And do share me your update also. How many topics you have completed? Candidate sharing the question statement. Yeah, of course. I highly recommend. I daily share one success journey, so you should join those success journeys. Guys, instead of focusing what you will get on the question. Focus on improving your scores, focus on understanding the topics, and you will clear it. Okay. In giving question, my score is only 45 to add root cause analysis. Na root cause analysis, Nasir. You need to do the detailed root cause analysis, as we discussed yesterday in the coaching call. That root cause analysis on Monday. A root cause analysis is the key. That's one of the most important. अच्छा अच्छा. If time boxing is mentioned in the question and we have the option of agile and iteration, how to eliminate? So we will go with the agile because time boxing as more goes towards at that. Got it. Sajid Imran, have you read the article of 18 plans and 33 document? If not, then you need to do that. Need more clarity. So what is not clear to you now? What is not clear? Let's talk about that. By the way, today I post, guys. Have you Are you connected to me at LinkedIn? Put in the chat box for those people who are not connected to me at LinkedIn. I daily post questions on LinkedIn, so stay connected there also, so that you can get the best of all world. Okay, Acha ji, let's go solve the question answers, and as we move forward, we will solve your questions. I will answer your questions. Please, ji question. See, I'm not connected on LinkedIn with you. Nasir, please get connected on LinkedIn with me. Issue Kishore CCC. As a Scrum Master, I will share the link of the LinkedIn after solving questions. As a Scrum Master, what will you do? You are working in a state of art project. State of art means new kind of project. Okay. Client asks you that he wanted to add new requirement. Team is not agreeing to this as they are saying sprint backlog was agreed, now they don't want to change. What you will communicate, it cannot be. We cannot do that because respond to a change over that is kind of the key of the agile. If we look into that, that is one of the most important thing we need to look into that. You will accept the client, okay, this is eliminated, can be used, will facilitate the meeting. Yeah, always look out for the positive answer where you will facilitate with them, work with them. Positive, no. So C is the right answer in this question. C. What will you say to them? You are managing an agile project. Most of the stakeholders have worked previously in predictive project. They are expecting daily reports, but you are not. They are not getting back. One of the key stakeholder have called you that they are not getting report. What will you say to them? Now the question is that they are asking for the report. Okay, Mudassir B B B C B C. Ask them to follow communication plan. We don't have plans. The question is agile. Information radiator, yes. No, no. C is the right answer. B is the right answer. Okay, guys. So a very important thing I want to share while you are solving the question answers, please understand that seven-step formula is the key for your PMP exam. How that formula uh, needs, how much the formula is there, okay, how much we can look into that, we need to look into that, and we need to get this thing done in a best possible way. So especially when you are preparing, you need to follow seven-step formula. So let me take to you the seven-step formula, and I hope you can basically follow that thing. Okay, let's go to that. So where is my seven-step? Yeah. So this is my seven-step formula. I always say that the first thing is read the question slowly. Okay, that you need to understand the question in the best possible way. For that, you need to read the question slowly. Okay, read it slowly. This is very key. Most of the time, we read the question quickly and it becomes challenging. Read the last line. For the question that are more than three liner, we need to read the last line first. Identify the keywords. What are the keywords in the topic? Identify the process group: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, closing. Which life cycle is it? Like for this question, the question clearly said that the question is in the agile life cycle. So once you identify that, so the question become easy. Since it's agile, I don't need anything else. I know they don't have plans in agile. What are your role? And the most important thing, use elimination technique. So basically, elimination technique says that go through every single option unless you justify your answer. So this is a kind of a elimination technique we need to. G, pro tip, do the lesson learn. Go through every question, identify what did you learn from that question, and put it that. If you don't do anything and just do this thing, that is, do the root cause analysis of the question answers, you will get better at it. So please, I request all of you, okay, I request all of you that you need to do the root cause analysis. Okay, work into that, and this is very important. Okay, so this is very important, root cause analysis. Now the question come, what does the root cause analysis really mean? The root cause analysis mean you go to the question, you identify what did you learn from the question, what did you learn from the question, and you put it in the excel file, you make your own lesson learn register. What is information radiator? Information radiators are elements which shares the information, like burn up chart, burn down chart, task board, kanban board. Those are all information radiator, the elements that are sharing you information. Gee, let's go to the next question now. Gee, next question. Gee, now one thing we need to do now this for those people who does not know what is CPI, SPI, CPI, SPI scores performance index and schedule performance index. Basically, they show the progress. Okay. Now you are managing the project. The current CPI is 0.9. 1 is good, greater than 1 is good. CPI is 1.4. That's also good. He has asked you to improve the project. Okay, the thing is that first you need to see what is the problem here. Tell him project is in good condition. It's not a bad thing. Let's use elimination technique. Let's go to that. Raise a change request. I will never do that because Ram Kumar, Jitinder, the project is also in a good situation. What does he want? First, let's look at have a discussion with the team how we can get SPI to one, and then maybe if it is necessary, then we go with towards that position. So C is the right answer here. G, next question. You have just completed the project. At the end of the project, you want to check it is successful for the benefit. You see, I always say identify keywords. Benefit it was started. No, 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 straightforward. A. That's why I say slow down, identify the keywords. Your answers will be right. You have been hired as a project manager. Charter has been approved. What will be your first case? Now, here is a very important thing. Okay, uh, is a very important thing to look into that. The sequence, let's say, and now that is where I want to ask you guys. You have been just appointed in the project, and we have just starting working out on the high level requirement. So what will you do? You will help in the business case development. You have been hired and the business case is approved. What will you do? You will facilitate in charter building. You have been hired and charter has been made. What will be you do next thing? You will review the charter, understand the reason of that. Okay, so it will be a very important thing that you need to look into that, what each step is, where you stand in that step. Okay, let's go into that question. जी. Review business cake, no, that is before the charter. This is the answer. First you this, then you do this. If the it is not in the option, then maybe you can do B is the right answer. B is the right answer. Santosh, not D, B. अच्छा जी. We have C, D, A, C, D. Let's see what do we have here. You are the project manager. You have reviewed charter and you are in initiation process. There is a chance that some resources will leave at which document you will update. You see, you will not document this thing. You have reviewed the charter is already done. So Amir Aslam, how you are putting charter? Okay. Acha ji, stakeholder register, you don't put such thing in there. Now, Kamal, why D is not the answer? Because you did not read the question slowly. Because what I highlighted it, you are in the initiation process. You don't have a risk register in that. When do you make, once in planning, after the risk when your plan is made? So C is the answer. Guys, 7 step formula. Kamal bhai, 7 step formula. Follow the sequences. Okay? G. So C is the right answer. C, D, keyword. Acha ji, you are the project manager in the large. You are in the process. You have one stakeholder, he is resistant. I have said this concept multiple times. For anyone to be resistant, he must first of all be interested in you. Somebody can only be against in you if he understand you, if he work into your way. Okay, if he knows you, if somebody does not know you, he cannot be interested in you. Okay, that's kind of a very important, to be somebody to be interested, then they can be resistant. So that's a kind of the key point here to look into that. Resistant mean high power, high interest. Okay, so you see, one stakeholder is resistant. Resistant come here, high power, high. So we don't do this, we do this to them. This is a concept we have discussed before, and I hope we can make this better as our main line. Ji, next question. अच्छा जी, C C C C C C C. Where is my pen? You're the project manager working. You're in the process of identifying stakeholder. You have one stakeholder. He's important. Not managing can break. So he's very important, and he's resistant. As this may cause removal. What will be strategy? Send him daily report. Not bad. Call him. Not bad. But this is the most important thing. We need to go and meet with him. So C is the right answer. And I see everyone has C. G, what do you think will be the answer of this question? Hmm. G. Sorry, D, since CR is needed, since yes, plan can be updated. During execution, you're in execution now. Again, it goes, guys, just look at the flow of the question. All questions goes back to the same thing. Acha ji. Mhm. Stakeholder, you have analyzed him. Okay. You have added him to stakeholder. So now this is a sequence. You can write it down. A new stakeholder is identified. You put in the stakeholder register. Look into that is important. Mean you may have to update the plan. To update the plan, you need to raise the change request. First, put in the stakeholder register, raise CR, then update stakeholder plan, then communication plan, then resource, and then maybe assumption. So D would be your answer. Amaya, brother, I just gave the sequence. Follow that sequence. Okay? D is the answer. D, D, D. Amaya, is it clear? जी next question. Hmm. See, 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 see. You have updated plan. What will you do next? So straightforward. C as an answer. G. Next question. Acha ji, let's see this question. I hope now this, at least the sequence is clear to you. He's receiving, whereas he only need face gate. So he basically need a report at a certain time. So you will review communication management plan. Acha, acha. So these are our 10 questions. We will go to the LinkedIn questions, and then if we have time, we may solve more question. Guys, before we go to LinkedIn, anyone has any question they would like to ask to me? Acha, and I'll share my LinkedIn link. If you are not connected to me at LinkedIn, I highly recommend that you use this link and work into that. Screen is not clear, as this is the same for everyone. That screen is not clear. You can join me at LinkedIn. It's very simple. This Go to LinkedIn or actually anywhere and type AMERALI, that is my name, PMP. Go to LinkedIn, type Amir Ali PMP, and you will get me. That's my obsession of PMP that I put everywhere. PMP, PMP, PMP. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for those people who are in Pakistan and UAE, if you want this book, you don't have to read any book. Okay. But if you want to read book, you can get my book Pathway to PMP. For those people who are in US, Canada, Europe, they can order it. Australia also, they can order it also from Amazon. Same name, Pathway to PMP. And Pakistan and in UAE, they can get it delivered. Whereas people in Saudi Arabia and India, I am working towards you guys that somehow I get it printed and do that. I'm working on that. Acha ji, SLESS is basically large scale Scrum. When you are having multiple Scrum projects, big project, so we use Scrum of Scrum or large scale Scrum. So I hope that is clear to you. Assumption log is a document in initiation that you make, in which you basically put what are the things that you are assuming right now. Okay, assumption log, one of the most important thing that we do. Acha ji, no other question. So let's go to the LinkedIn. Hmm. Let me share my screen. Sir, your video lectures are amazing. Thank you, Saleh. Thank you very much. Acha ji. Acha ji. So this is my LinkedIn. Do connect with me if you are not. Acha, by the way, that's why I say connect to me at LinkedIn. You see, today I write this long post, the difference between risk and issue. For those people who are having, so I wrote this post, good post. Okay. Then I share success story. Vidya cleared PMP yesterday. And then you see this poster that gives the tip from the three students. Like two, three students ask what is the tip from the students. That's just in one page. Uh, Three students cleared together their tips, 7 tips. Okay. So manage time, heart of the exam. So do connect me there. Acha ji, this question. Many people have this wrong. During the risk identification process, the project manager is trying to find out individual who will participate in the risk identification. Okay, process and those available. What should the project manager review? Now, many people basically think that the answer would be stakeholder register. No, no, no. Identify risk or risk identification is a process in which you basically have identify the risk and looking at the owner. So you will look at the risk register that has the detail. Okay, many people consider as a stakeholder register. Stakeholder register does not have the detail. There are so many stakeholders, so it does not have the detail of all the stakeholders. Okay, it does not have a detail of all the stakeholder. This is very important thing to understand. Okay, this is a very critical point to understand. It has the information important, etc, etc. Note that I explained the 19th question na? The 19th question, if you go through that, Nasir explained the sequence of that. So what is the confusion to you? The right answer here is, okay, risk register is the right answer. Okay, so many people ask me, so I hope this answer is clear to you, all of you. Okay, risk register is the right answer here. Let's go next question. Guys, have you watched this video? Now this is my niece. She's not my daughter, she's my niece. Okay, she's climbing up and I am coaching her so that she does not fall. Okay, so that is seven leadership mentality. These two guys came to get the book. Pratik cleared PMP, so I'm sharing success story of everyone who cleared. Ji. You are managing a large project. Now, after 3 years, you are back to the business. You want to document. This may happen in your project, not in future project. If it was for future project, you would document in lesson learned. Your project, you will document a risk register. The answer would be risk register here. Okay. You see, many people have given lesson learned. That's wrong. Zubair cleared from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, this is my program, guys. If you want to join, if you are in Lahore, we are going to have a face-to-face session. I also have gonna have a face-to-face session in Dubai, probably in December or January. Or you can always join my online program. Okay. Oh, on Sunday we had 4 PMPs. My most important tip: use elimination techniques. Justice cleared 5 steps to clear PMP. Acha ji. Next question. We discussed already this question. We will update the resource calendar. Acha, this is very important thing, guys. If you have a busy schedule, at least try to spend 20 minutes a day. Okay, Raju cleared PGMP. Like it will build your consistency and we will keep moving forward. The theory X and theory Y you need to understand. Okay, any other question we have? I guess, oh yeah, this one. Yeah. Acha ji, you are busy project manager, you entered a meeting, you interrupted and asked, the team member said, we have already discussed. After that, team member came to you. You violated ground rules. Team charter also have that, but ground rule is a more specific answer to that pattern question. Okay, so that's the important thing. G, in identify risk, it is an input also. Okay, plus once you start risk register, the first thing, even before, this is a very good question, Ahmed. Even before you identify the risk, first you list down all the people who are responsible for that. Risk owners who will be responsible for handling risk. I like the way you ask the question. I shared the code. Keep sharing today's coaching call video. Already shared it. Gee, anyone else had any question? So guys, this was the today's coaching call. I hope that you understand the entire thing. You understand what is there, what is not there, and I hope that add it to your PMP certification. If you have anything, if you have anything that you would like to ask, you want to discuss about my program, my email is there, my WhatsApp number is there. Join our program. I want to have 750 PMP in this year, and I need every single one of you to join the program, follow my roadmap, and clear it. Through my roadmap, I make sure that every single person clear PMP. I customize it. I do the coaching call, and I keep working with you till you become PMP. So if you want to join PMP, feel free to ask any of my students. By the way, why don't you put, guys, how is my program? How is my coaching calls? Especially batch 10 who just joined. How is my follow up? Put in the chat box, please. And with that, I would like to thank you for everyone for joining. And with I will keep moving forward. Let's become PMP. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are, and become PMP. And that is my goal. Sajid is saying, loved it. This is for my follow up system. No words for it. Coaching calls are amazing. Guys, uh, all of these people live giving you feedback. This is the program. I hope you joined it. With that, thank you very much. Bye bye. Adnan, Chetan, Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anu, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Jay Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Preeti, Priya, Ajit, Tosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Vel Kumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mohan, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batu, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Compne, Riya, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amir. Well, congratulations, Muhammad, Sai, Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj, Harsh, congratulations, Manish, Amar, Adirul, Palisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Matt, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Patis, Dikshit, Vyas, Saurabh, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tarek, Venkat, तो हरी पश्चिम से मंसूर रेहाना विजय विशाल अर्जुन असद इलियास खान कांग्रेचुलेशन एंथनी अरविंद हसान जी वसीम मंगेश राज अकबर वरना संकल्प विषय ईश्वरी अफजाल विवेक हसीब हामिद लीश पल्लवी अनम फैसल बुरहान हुसैन मतीन पांडे सैयद खलील मुनीफ हसन गुप्ता आशा अजय एकेन पूजा तलहा विजय अमजद जॉफी हसन सुजित अमित बीबी राजू पवन उमर मान वेंकटेश अहमद गुप्ता शीश मैरी शॉन जमाल तुलसीदास अनान मोहसिन नदीम अली हिसाम कवैस अजीम मंसूर शकील केरिया हसन रियाज हुसैन प्रदीप मीना आसमा दुर्गा शरीफ अली अल बलूच कांग्रेचुलेशन माय फ्रेंड सलमान सुबता हसन मोहसिन मनीक क्रिस्टोफर जंगीर हमास मोहम्मद शफीक नवीन दरिक्सा फयाज प्रशांत इलियास धमवीर नीजू अब्राहम श्रीनिवास सुंदेला नबील अहमद नवीद बिलाल बिदरा अली शाजी उबैद बाबर कौडी रिजवान इमरान विवेक. If you are still here, I want to just show you what my students put it. Thanks, sir. Bye. Amazing. Amazing. Very amazing. Awesome. I love it. Thanks, sir. Too good. Thanks, it was useful. Thanks. Awesome program. Thanks. Thanks. Please join. So please join.